Hi, I'm Christine. Myself and my wonderful husband, Ethan, have been coming to Storehouse for 2 years. We have 3 chaotic and wonderful children. You've probably seen them running around if you ever come here on a Sunday, and we call Storehouse home. Like, I was the kid who had a Bible in my desk. That was a core identity and how truly defined myself as a whole. To then have a very difficult, traumatic thing happen that again set my family of origin on a very different path. Because I knew church was very important to Ethan, we went church shopping, dare I say, over the years that we've been together. And so we went in person a lot. And then, as we all know, COVID changed just about everything for everyone. So we had been watching Storehouse online, and we moved to Plymouth Meeting and drove by Storehouse too many times a week, almost like it was there as a beacon calling to me. I know that Ethan was almost like sitting back. He didn't want to spook me. He didn't want to make it uncomfortable for me because he knows that church has been a traumatic place for me and other things that have happened in my life. I actually called Storehouse one day when I was driving past and asked, what is the childcare situation like? I almost was looking for a reason for it to not be a good fit. But the woman that I spoke with on the phone was wonderful and answered the phone. I didn't leave a voicemail. They answered the phone. God is good. She had shared how she has triplets and how she wished she would have found Storehouse when her kids were young because everything is set up so well here. Even if the kids end up on stage or are running up the aisles, they are all God's children, and it would be a blessing to be able to have that experience live and in the moment. And so I called Ethan and I said, we're going this Sunday. And we did. We showed up and I saw Ashley. And she is Ashley, so she knew that my face was new and probably saw me sweating walking in the front door. We kind of shuffled into the back row with the twins because we weren't putting them in Clubhouse, but I was able to scope out exactly everything that wonderful woman had shared with me on the phone. Ashley came up and said, "How long have you been coming to Storehouse?" Probably knowing we had never come to Storehouse, and I made some joke about, 5 minutes. And she brought a Little Tykes barn or something of that nature and gave it to us to sit with and play with right there in the back row. And gosh darn it, I knew at that moment that we were home.